What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here with another tips and tricks video, and this is a twofer. Oh yeah, 2-in-1. Okay, actually I filmed another one yesterday and it was so short I wanted to put it together with this one. Now, I had been asked about this, how I got the different letters, different colors, and different intensities and stuff like that. And I had already planned on doing a video on this, and I was beat to the punch. This goes out to you, Elizabeth, and you did ask about it, and you were like the only one that asked about it. So good on you for that, for catching that. But this part of the video is I actually have a quandary. A question. Some other word for question. What do these lights and this barrel have in common? Other than the obvious answer. Obviously, I'm not looking for they both illuminate or they both light up or light an area. I want to know what this barrel and these lights all have in common. Well, the secret behind the different colors and intensities is the same thing with this barrel. You can stack them. Yep, you stack neon, which some of you already knew about, and mixing colors and stuff like that. But you can also stack these barrels. Okay, one barrel gives off a nice little glow. 2 gives off a little bit better glow. 3, 4, 5, anything over 5 and it's just overkill. Seriously, it doesn't really do anything more. Okay, so you can see what kind of glow we got there versus the glow that we have here. So if you want nice ambiance at night with a little smoldering fire, then here you go, ladies. It's just for you. But if you have raging passion, then stack 5 barrels. Look at that flame in there. That's a whole lot bigger than the flame that's in here. But the great thing is that when you stack them, the shadow pattern stays, because it doesn't. As long as you don't move when you're going to stack them, then it stacks perfectly fine. You can see that it's not acting all glitchy or weird or anything like that. It's just 5 barrels perfectly stacked inside each other to give you more of a glow. I will be using the shit out of this in different intensities, from 1 for the romantic ambiance to the raging inferno. So yeah, I will be using variations of this as I continue to build my new world. All right, so now let's come over here and take a look at these letters real quick. We're going to start over here with this F. This F is actually, let's get rid of that. Is actually 3 Fs. It's 2 red. Oh, come here, you bastard! It's 2 reds and an orange, or 2 oranges and a red. Sorry. All of these letters, by the way, other than the open sign, all of these letters here, these letters, all started out as single red letters, like that U. And then I've applied different other letters, or maybe the same colored letter just multiple times. So that one was a red and a yellow, and then here we've got some blues and a red. And then over here, this H, this is like 5, because I wanted something that was really intense. So it's a bunch of blue ones and a red one. I think it's like 4 blue ones. Let's see here. I do believe so. Sure enough, 4 blue H's and a red H give us all that intensity. And the W, is kind of like that as well. Matter of fact, there's another one in there. Yep. So you're saying, wow, these are all really cool, but why do you have that open sign there? I'm glad you asked. That way I can avoid these questions in the future. If we come over to neon now, I can't guarantee that I can get that one right on, so I'm not even going to try. Because once you place these, it's kind of difficult. See, it doesn't want to snap. I mean, I could kind of get it close, and that might give it a different effect, to be sure. Matter of fact, let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's kind of weird. Looks like that's actually kind of cool. But if you just randomly, if you just want a really bright open sign, you're not going to get the flash, but you could sit here and put like 5 or 6 down. And then it's just really bright. And see that flicker there? That's more of like a neon kind of a flicker. Oh wow, look at the timing that I got on some of that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, they won't necessarily all be able to flash. It all depends on how fast you put them down and stuff like that. But you can see, you know, that's, oh wow, look at that. That's crazy. These neon lights don't go very far. But yeah, you can stack neon lights. You can stack the fire barrels. Now, I tried it with other stuff, other specialty lighting stuff like candles, the oil lanterns, and the oil street lamps. No, none of those stack, unfortunately. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, so you can stack all of these. Now, let's go talk about how I centered Dirty Davy's Diner on the billboard up there. And let's kick it over to Draco for that. Draco? Thanks, Draco. What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here with a tips and tricks video. I am building the sign for Dirty Davy's Diner here at Starlight Drive-In, and as you can see, I'm up above the building here, and so I am trying to get this Davy's centered under Dirty, and the easiest way to do that is to actually build it on something else. So as you can see, I've built the Davy's on this wall, and what I'm going to do is I'm now going to store or scrap this wall. The D will probably disappear because it's what's attached to the wall. Everything else is essentially floating. Everything else was attached to the D, but the D is the one that goes away. So we're going to scrap this real quick. Notice the D went away. I don't know. Let's see if I don't know if I can attach the D live. And let's see. I was doing that under blue, I believe. I could. Oh, look at that! I can. Perfect. All right. So now that this is all attached, we're going to press and hold. We're going to do the mass select, and I'm far enough away from everything else that nothing else gets picked up. But when I come over here to the wall, it now will attach, and I can put it wherever I want. So I'm, you know, kind of sort of trying to get this as close as possible to being centered with the Dirty, because we all know Davy is really dirty. He is a chem addict after all. Anyway, so that looks about good right there, so we're going to go ahead and place it, and there it is, Dirty Davy's. Now, I like changing up some of the colors, making the neon so it doesn't look quite right. So I may come over here and grab like an orange, and we'll put this D over the top of that one, and then we'll grab like a green, and we'll make the Y, because it's going to alter the color ever so slightly of those letters. I don't have any power over here, so I won't be able to demonstrate that point to you, but actually as soon as I get power run over here, I am going to take a screenshot, because this is going to be my thumbnail for the video that is currently uploading. So I'm going to finish this out, but I wanted to make a quick video in case some of you guys didn't know about stacking the neon letters on top of each other to change up the color, and also how that you can mass select them from something else and move them to where you want them to be. So that's going to do it, Wastelanders. If you got any questions, comments, kicks, or complaints, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. Make sure to check me out on Twitter at Draco_Invictus. We have a great time over on Twitter. You can also follow me on Facebook, and that is facebook.com/The Draco Invictus. No spaces, no underscores, no nothing like that, just The Draco Invictus. And until next time, Wastelanders, I got a lot of building to do. This is Draco Invictus saying, see ya!